If you need unlimited domination, clutch time, or anything else online or offline grinding, make sure you hit up RoseNBA on Twitter for quick, safe, and reliable grinding services. Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with 94 overall DIRK NOWITZKI. DIRK's my favorite player of all time. If y'all know me, y'all know I'm a huge Mavericks fan. I grew up watching DIRK. I'm really excited to use this DIRK card. And honestly, he looks better than I thought he would in my team. I don't expect this DIRK to be one of the best centers in the game, but I think he's a somewhat viable option as a stretch big. Better than I did anticipate that he would be, and I think he's actually going to be a pretty decent card and a fun card to use a pick and pop center in NBA 2K23 MyTEAM. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 8,000 subscriber mark on the channel. Uploading multiple videos every single day, and I would really appreciate your support if you haven't already, if you do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it, and let's check out what DIRK is looking like. So, the German Jesus is a 7'1" power forward or center option. Going to be playing him at that center position because he is too slow to play power forward, I believe, at least effectively in this game. 245 pounds, 97 offense, 82 defense, 97 post fade. Obviously, it's going to be amazing range. I'm interested to see if his post fade gets enough separation actually be usable, though. 92 mid-range, 92 three-pointer, 75 standing, 65 driving dunk isn't amazing. He's not really going to be much of a ball handler. Block and interior are 74 and 78. Perimeter defensive stats aren't amazing, so defensively is kind of meh. And then 85 rebounding is okay. 60 speed and excel, 50 speed of ball is pretty bad, although I will admit it's not quite as bad as I thought it would be in terms of speed. Now, 40 lateral quickness is absolutely horrendous. Defensively, this card is going to struggle. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. Now, badge-wise, he is going to be a very, very good shooter. Hoff amped, catch and shoot, and Claymore. Gold, Dream Shake, Post Spin, Technician, Agent 3, Blinders, Clutch Shooter, Comeback Kid, Corner Specialist, Deadeye, Green Machine, Mini Magician, Space Creator, Volume Shooter, Box Out Beast, and Brick Wall. Also Silver, Back Down Punisher, Drop Stepper, Masher, Guard Up, Limitless Range on a center. I think he's the first non-trophy case card to come with that Limitless Range badge at the center position, which is nice. Slippery Off Ball, Needle Threader, Post Playmaker, and Rebound Chaser, then Bronze Bully, Hyperdrive, and Post Lockdown. In terms of badges that you can actually upgrade on the card, Rebound Chaser, Guard Up, Masher, Back Down Punisher are some good ones, maybe Drop Stepper as well. And badges you can add, Fast Twitch is a good badge, Bailout is a good badge, Quick First Step maybe, but he's only 60 speed, so I wouldn't really worry too much about that. Chase Down Artist and Pogo Stick for sure. Basically, those interior defensive badges, and maybe Pick Dodger or Bailout as well to maximize this card if you do want to use them on your squad. All right, offensively, I'm interested to see how DIRK's release is. That's one thing that I really want to see with this card this year is how his release is. He has the Kobe size of with low ball handle. He can't really create his own shot. This release is definitely better than his release has been in previous years, especially at the beginning of the year. I think this is on normal timing, and it's not particularly slow. I'll be completely honest. I wouldn't say it's the fastest release in the game, but it is much, much better than his release has been in previous years in terms of being a baited jumper and things like that, because a lot of the time DIRK's release is pretty baited. This one still looks true to the way that DIRK's release looked in real life, but it's definitely quicker and it's easier to time, I would say, as well. So I think this release is honestly a pretty darn solid release for DIRK. I don't think this release is going to be a problem at all. Also, with that silver limitless range, he's going to be able to shoot from a couple steps behind the three-point line with relative consistency. That one was early. I don't know why. I'm not green as consistently as I would like to be green, though, I'll be completely honest. The Q on this jumper is not really triggering consistently. I don't know exactly where to release it, but the jump shot should be good. The slow fade should be pretty good, as well as drifter, because every year DIRK's drifter is pretty good. I cannot figure out the timing on this release. I don't know if I just suck, but I am struggling to find the green window on this card. The Q is not consistently there. I don't know if it's just me, but the Qs in some of these releases this year are not super consistent, and this DIRK seems like one of those cards who I'm going to have to practice a little bit with to get the Q down consistently. There's a few greens in a row. There we go. I think oh, I did miss that one. I thought I greened 3 in a row there, but his release is solid, though, much quicker than it's been in previous years. Seems like he actually moves a little bit better than I anticipated that he would with 50 speed. The problem is with this card, he's a horrendous perimeter defender and not very good on the interior either, so I think he is going to struggle defensively for sure, and with his athleticism not being there as well, he's just a bit limited in a lot of areas. But as a pick and pop big, if you can get this release timing down, it is certainly much quicker than it's been in previous years, and I think DIRK is going to be one of the better pure pop bigs in the game, especially coming with that silver limitless range on base, giving him improved range, as well as I shoot an air ball because I smoked the release timing. Green that one, though. I think this DIRK's gonna be really, really solid, to be completely honest. As a pick and pop big, defensively he's probably gonna struggle, and then in the post, if you can figure out this post fade timing, which it looks very authentic to DIRK's post fade in real life, as we green one right there. We'll see if we can maybe knock one of those down in game. Yeah, DIRK should be a pretty capable card. Post fades aren't that good in the game, but we'll see how it goes. We'll at least try one or two. So yeah, DIRK looks all right. I got to figure out this release timing to be a little bit more consistent. But once I get that release timing super consistent with this DIRK, he's going to be one of the best pick and pops. Just not sure how well he's going to do defensively. So let's hop into a game and let's see what DIRK can do. All right, Dirk wins the tip-off. Let's get into this game. Let's see what we can get going on the offensive end of the court. Dirk running a pick and pop, obviously. Attacking the rim, throwing it back out to Dirk. Let's get in the post and let's shoot that post fade that I was talking about over Ja Morant. See if we got that timing. I shot it early. Yep, I got to learn the timing on that post fade for sure if I am going to shoot that. With a 97 post fade, you should be able to green it if you hit that green window. But it's a little bit tough to get the separation as well. The fact that that was a lightly contested by Ja Morant is not really the sign that I want to see with this card on the first possession of the game. Dirk attacking downhill. Look at Dirk going past Tyson Chandler, showing off a little bit more athleticism than I thought he had in him. We'll take that. Gets a nice little layup right there. Even with only a 50 speed with ball, he's able to blow by Tyson Chandler, get to the rim, and lay it in. Makes me happy to use a Dirk card in my team, even if he's not really all that good of a card. Dirk's never really all that good of a card early in the year in my team, and I am okay with that. But being able to use a Dirk card occasionally, get gameplay with him, and stuff like that is definitely fun for me. So hitting Dirk on the pop again, getting right back into the post. Dirk, see if we can get a post fade, baby. Dirk with the post fade. And one. And one, oh my goodness, and one post fade. Look at Dirk getting the one, getting himself an and one post fade. I told you if I could hit that green window, you can green consistently on the post fade with Dirk, and he knocks down the white free throw as well. Got to be able to green that free throw, but Dirk does have a really high free throw rating, so if you're at least close, he may knock down some whites for you occasionally from the free throw line. But decent enough start from in this game. He's up to 5 points pretty quickly. We haven't gotten him a good look from the three-point line yet, so hopefully that may change this possession as we do get a decent look, and that's a little bit deep. But Dirk for three, Dirk for four, yes sir, knocking down our first green light of the game from the 4-point line. Y'all see the benefit of having that silver limitless range on Dirk, able to shoot the ball from a few steps deeper than you're going to be able to shoot the ball with most of the other centers in this game right now, and that is really capable defense by Dirk as well. I didn't mean to foul there, but he did a good job of containing Tyson Chandler, and as y'all can see, at 7'1", he's got decent size, so that's going to help him out on the interior, even though his stats and badges on the interior aren't crazy impressive. Overall, I am kind of impressed with what Dirk has given me in the first minute and a half of this game with 9 quick points and a little bit of defense as well. Hitting our pop again, pump faking, going right back to the pick and pop, attacking downhill with Jaylen Brown, and he gets a CPU steal with Ja Morant. That is annoying. Good steal, Jason Tatum. Yes, sir. Run the floor, Dirk. Oh, my goodness. Look how fast he is. Dirk moving his feet down the court, getting himself a dunk off the inbounds pass. We get a steal and a dunk with Dirk Nowitzki. That's funny, bro, because that Dirk is slow, but he was able to leak out in transition there. He feels a little bit faster than I anticipated, to be completely honest. I'll say that. With 60 speed, 50 speed of ball, he actually kind of moves decently quick compared to what I anticipated. So kind of impressed with Dirk so far. Good defense by Jason Tatum again. Look at Tatum absolutely hooping on the defensive end of the court. Throw it over to Dirk, pump fake. I could have low-key shot that. I'm not going to lie. We're going to shoot that one, though. Dirk with the size of green light. Oh, my gosh. Look at him. Just barely needed any space to get that shot off, and we green it again. I'm greening consistently with him out here in the game. I was a little bit inconsistent in freestyle, especially to start, but now we are knocking them down, and Dirk with getting that Kobe, using that Kobe size to create an open shot and knocking down another three. Really, really impressed by the way that Dirk is playing this game with 14 points. He is really a lot better than I anticipated that he would be, which is nice to say. I still don't think he's on the level of a Chris Bosh, Blake Griffin, Sean Kemp, even the new takeover card probably as a stretch big, and then you have your insides like Bill Russell. Obviously, Wilt's going to be a god, but Dirk is really impressing me, able to get to the rim again there and dunk the ball. I don't think my opponent's playing defense anymore, at least he wasn't on that possession. I don't know what happened, but Dirk throwing down another dunk again feels faster than what I anticipated with his athleticism as well, and at 7 foot tall or 7'1", he's going to be a somewhat capable interior defender, even though he does wind up getting mashed there by D Wade. I gotta say, man, Dirk is impressing me. I'm not gonna say he's an elite card, but if his price winds up dropping, he winds up being pretty cheap at that center position, he's not gonna be a bad option, as he blew right by Tyson Chandler again. I don't know where these bursts of speed are coming from, because this card is not supposed to be fast, but he is playing fast right now, and I don't really know why, but I'm not gonna complain. He's also got takeover. I'm not sure if it's gonna be post take or sharp take, and it's sharp take. Sharp takeover. Dirk Nowitzki driving through the lane, hitting it out to Jason Tatum for a wide open three, able to even blow by, create shots for his teammates. Why is this Dirk so good? Oh my, Jaylen Brown just volleyball spiked Dwayne Wade. That was nuts. You know what? With sharp take, I'm shooting this ball. I don't care. I'm shooting this ball, and we're not. Oh, we get to see his free throw though. I think I already shot a free throw with him in this game. We get to see his free throw some more, and honestly, it's pretty smooth. It's easy to green. I was just trying to green a heavy there, to be completely honest. Dirk with 17 points. If we knock down both of these free throws, he's up to 19 points and an assist in this clutch time game. He is hooping offensively. Having a stretch big, I'm telling you, is so valuable in this game. With the way that his release is better this year, he's quite quite a good card. I don't know why he's blowing by dudes at the rate that he is and things like that, but Dirk is hooping for sure. And we're going to size up again. We're going to pull up in Tyson Chandler's face. I'm just trying to green some tough shots at this point, to be completely honest. Oh my gosh, who needs interceptor? Dirk Nowitzki blowing past John Morant. Okay, I tried to do too much. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely tried to do too much there. That's not his role, but able to get himself a steal as well. Why is this Dirk hooping at such a high level? Jaylen Brown with the steal. Go, run the floor, Dirk. Run the floor, Dirk. I was gonna shoot the three with you. Drag back. Oh my gosh, look at the attack. Yes, sir. Donovan Mitchell assisted by Dirk Nowitzki. 19 points and 2 assists on the game. Go get the ball too. Look at Dirk playing the lane. Oh my goodness, he is hooping. This makes me so happy to use a Dirk card and actually have success with Dirk in this game, especially this early in the year, because generally Dirk is terrible early in the year. I'm not saying he's amazing, but I don't think this Dirk is that bad. I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. And we are going to wind up winning this game by a pretty significant amount as well. So we might as well see if we can get ourselves one more catch and shoot opportunity or something like that with Mr. Dirk Nowitzki. Attacking the rim, hitting it back out to the pop. Dirk Nowitzki, that is contested by Dwayne Wade. I definitely forced some shots down the stretch in this game that are going to hurt his shooting percentage, but I don't really care that much because I had fun using this Dirk and he impressed me a lot. 19 points, 2 assists, and a steal. 6 of 13 and 2 of 6 from 3. Let's hop back into the main menu and let's view the card. All right, I'll say this about Dirk. Is he an elite level center in my team right now? No. I don't think he's to the level of a Chris Bosh, a Blake Griffin, a Sean Kemp, or any of those, or really those three guys, I would say, as a stretch big. I think the other stretches in the game, he's pretty much on a similar level to. Those three guys, I think, are a step ahead right now at that center position. And then on the interior, you're going to have guys like Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, trophy case cards like Sabonis and Zadrunas, who are those interior guys with a jumper, but are also very slow. I'd say I'd take all 7 of those guys over this Dirk Nowitzki card, but outside of those 7 guys, Dirk is probably the best big in the game. Obviously, that makes him like the 8th or 9th best center in the game, but the fact of the matter is Dirk is not a bad card. I don't know how expensive this card is going to be. I will say that he's probably going to be pretty darn expensive, just because set diamonds seem to be very, very expensive this year, with the exception of like Rudy Gobert. So that is one thing to keep in mind, is he's going to be very, very expensive. And as I say that, he is literally over 100,000 MT. That is absolutely mind-boggling to me. But that being said, I think this Dirk is actually a decently viable option if you wanted to use him at that center position. Not going to cost you the MT that guys like Bosh and Blake are going to cost you. But honestly, at the end of the day, what you really should do is you should grind for guys like Sean Kemp. Maybe you grind for Bill Russell, save your MT and pick up a Bosh or a Blake. But that being said, you need a budget-ish center, a decently valued center option. Dirk is going to be a great option. He's kind of like Pau Gasol, I'd say, with a little bit better release, and I'd say a little bit more versatility as well. Not a bad card at all in my team. So hopefully y'all did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.